Yo, 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 yo. Everybody welcome in. Everybody welcome in. Good morning. I'm your host, E.B. Sweatlot. Thank you guys for tuning in to the 5minusTwo podcast. Today is, I think it's Thursday, March 13th, 2025, man. It is Thursday, y'all. Thursday. So I just want to say thank you guys for welcoming in, and we got a few topics to talk about, mainly in sports, and I think just one topic in music. But we got everything from like the Keith Thurman and Keith Thurman's comeback fight, man. So shout out to Keith Thurman. We got the Tank and Roach, the rematch, pay-per-view numbers. We got the Ryan and Rowley, the Fate of Fury. We got LeBron James confronting Stephen A. Smith. We got topics even from Drewski to Adele, allegedly, the allegations. And then we also got our last topic of the day, Cameron versus Jim Jones. So everybody, we got a few things to talk about. So let's dive right on in. So I just want to say, man, congrats to Keith Thurman one time. Man, he looked good for his comeback fight versus Jarvis, man. This was a third round knockout, and then the man gave him a nasty uppercut that sent him to the goulash. So, man, Keith, one time, congratulations. He was fighting Jarvis. This was an up and coming fighter from Australia, and I think this was just his little, just to get it, get in the ring. You know what they say, a little tune-up fight to get the ring rust off, because it's been a while since Keith Thurman's last fight was Mario Barrios, and that's been over a year. So I know he's have issues with excuse me, I can't even talk today, injuries and camps falling through, because he was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu, but he ended up getting injured and stuff like that, so that fell through. So man, he sent that young dude to the goulash, man. So Keith Thurman, former unified champ, he is now 31 wins, 23 knockouts, and 1 loss. And that 1 loss was to Manny Pacquiao. So salute Keith Thurman, salute. And then after the fight, he said in a post conference, he said, man, he was calling out Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence, which I want to see. But what's also interesting is that Tim Tszyu is actually fighting Joey Spence. So if Tim Tszyu gets past Joey Spence, we can also see a Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu, which I like to see, which is mostly like gonna happen, because Tim Tszyu was at the fight. He was also commentating with Sean Porter too as well. So if Tim Tszyu happens to get past Joey Spencer, we can also see Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu. So that'll be interesting as well. Switching topics. We are now going to switch over to the Tank versus Lamont rematch. I've been hearing a lot of rumors, and once again, once I find information, I'm going to do research and let you guys know, hey, if it's legit, if it's, if we have a certain date. But they said rumors are spreading that the rematch should be close to finalizing. So, it's a fight I want to see. I know the pay-per-views did good. A lot of people are saying they didn't. Trust me. Once again, once I do research, I'll let you guys know. But I think it did pretty good, because you could just tell by, if the gate did 18 million, then I'm pretty sure that thing did anywhere from 300 to like 500K pay-per-view buys. But once again, I'll do some research, and once, some more information comes out, I'll let you guys know. Man, but hopefully we see that fight, because I definitely got to see, once, Tank gets Roach out the way in the rematch, I got to see the Tank versus Shakur. So hopefully, Tank stays busy this year, which I think he is. I think it's good for boxing. So, I like to see Tank fight more in the year. So hopefully we get that. And then also, speaking of Tank, we're gonna slide right on into pause, as y'all always say nowadays. We are gonna switch topics to Ryan and versus Rowley on that Fate of Fury, which I'm actually excited to see, because you got Ryan versus Rowley. You got T.O. versus Honor Bozo. Excuse me, my bad, not to butcher your name. You got Devin versus Jose Ramirez. And I'm kind of interesting. The fight that I'm excited to see is Ryan versus Rowley, because, they both got pop, they both got power. So it's almost like whoever gets to whoever first, man. So I'm kind of excited. It's kind of lackluster, because the personalities from Ryan, Rowley, and of course T.O. So man, it was kind of dull in a minute, but hopefully they pick it up. But it kind of got exciting a few days because To did slap Arnold Barboza, so that's going around. So it's kind of so I see them reflexes, so I'm excited. So those are the fights I'm kind of interested. Is that To fight versus Bobo. I cannot say that man's name to save my life. Honor Barboza, and then Ryan versus Rolly. So I'm kind of interested to see that. And then moving on, we are gonna go switch over to basketball. There's I'm pretty sure you guys seen the video. LeBron confronts Stephen A. Smith, and these are regarding Stephen A. Smith's his comments about his son. And as a father, as LeBron, you want to protect your children at all costs, and I understand that. But I gotta play devil's advocate. I think Stephen A. Smith was kind of right. LeBron, you were the one that was saying that Bronny is better than certain NBA players in the league. You were the one that was saying he was going to be all this, all of that, and he's going to put the league on notice and carry the NBA and be the face of the NBA. And now when Bronny gets to the league, it happens to be the opposite. So now you can't be, you can't be mad that you got some people. I'm not saying all, I'm just saying some. You got some people looking at you like, man, you sold us a dream. Like, the dude's in the G League, bro. Like, you were making it seem like he was better than XYZ player. And then when he came in the game, it was nothing like that. So, I'm happy that you got your son in the NBA. I'm not mad at that. I'm not bashing that. LeBron is LeBron. He's one of the GOATs. But hey, you did put that extra pressure on your son. So you can't be mad that, you said this, you said that, and it turned out to be something different. Like, you can't keep changing the narrative to make it fit in your favor. So public opinion is public opinion, and that's not something that could be purchased. So, it sucks, man, but that's just my opinion. So, and then moving forward, man, there's more nonsense, and this is some nasty work, y'all. This is real nasty work, and I'm gonna say allegedly all through this bad boy. Drewski Odell, or now there's new allegations tied into a new Diddy lawsuit. So allegedly regarding them regarding them in some activities that used the R word on a Jane Doe, and I think they were all three in attendance, and this is allegedly, these are allegations, so it's some nasty work. And I was reading USA Today, and they also put up a post that said Drewski and Odell actually responded back saying these allegations are false. This is just a money grab. This is just these comments are fugazi, as they would say. So they're saying there's no validity to this. It's a witch hunt. And I'm gonna say allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. I pray that this is false. And what's kind of weird, it kind of states, and this is I'm reading USA Today. It kind of states that it happened in 2018, and I'm like, that's kind of fun. That's kind of weird. I wouldn't say funny. That's kind of weird. Forgive me. That's kind of weird because Drewski wasn't even famous around that time in 2018, and even Drewski responded himself, through social media saying these allegations are false. So once again, I'm gonna do my research, keep my eye to the topic, and once more comes forward, I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna definitely do my research. But I'm gonna say allegedly all through that bad boy. And then our last topic of the day, we are gonna switch gears to the Cameron and Jim Jones feud. And this started all over because Cameron kind of, took shots at Jim Jones, saying that he's not really from Harlem, and he was questioning his Harlem roots, and then questioning how much he contributed to the Dipset group. And it's like, man. So those two went back and forth, and it went to the point that these guys now they're doing diss tracks. And it's kind of crazy because at one point in time, Dipset was one of my favorite groups coming up, especially in high school. Them being from the East Coast, they had a different sound, their style. I mean, everything about them was just dope, and I loved it. And it kind of sucks to see them going at it to the point that they're now sending out diss records at each other. Jim Jones has now called this dude out for the fade. So it's getting nastier and nastier. And it's like, damn, you guys are like you guys are like New York legends. You guys kind of birthed a sound. And it kind of sucks that the same people that were in a group that were pushing the culture and the music forward are now, man, tearing each other heads off. So it kind of sucks, man. It kind of sucks. So, once that, like I said, I'm going to keep my eye on that situation. And the more progress, the more guys, I'll let you guys know. So, it's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on. But once again, I'm not going to hold you guys. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, for listening to the 5minusTwo podcast. I am your host, E.B. Sweatlaw. Thank y'all again for tuning in to my Thursday morning drop. So once again, I am your host, E.B. Sweatlaw. Hey, thank you again for tuning in to the 5minusTwo podcast. And I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one. All right? Peace.